third quarter. Brought to you by De Grande Cycles.
Start of the third term here at the Western Oval. Jones starting in the ruck for Inverleigh. Jack Kennedy Hunt running off the ground late. Donahue in the middle, gets it out from the middle. But Mark taken Michael Lima at centre half back for the Giants. He goes short with the kick. Oh, doesn't sit for O'Callaghan. Now I've been told it's O'Callaghan, not O'Callaghan. It's O'Callaghan.
Yep.
And he's given away the free kick to Geordie Drew, O'Callaghan.
Well, you better change his name back. He might not have given it away.
Exactly. O'Callaghan wouldn't have given it away, but O'Callaghan did. So Drew now from centre half forward. Top of the square, Highburns, punched away from the side by Viney for the Giants. Oh, Jervy's dropped it when he got tackled. The umpire said play on. And close to the boundary line, Meehan tries to keep it in. I think he runs, he runs out, but the ball didn't. The ball now runs out with the handball, which was a bit loose there.
Been told he's a relation of Dennis O'Callaghan, played at Collingwood quite a few years ago.
That is the truth. Boundary throw in.
Who's he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a good footballer. Pretty good player. Played a long time ago.
Before my time.
Yeah,
after your time.
Ball spills to the side now. Tapped on. Oh, Rusty in the right spot for a left footer as he runs across the face of goal, but he puts it through for a behind. So they go to 8-2-50, the Hawks. They lead the Giants 5-6-36. And that is on the De Grande Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. Minute and a half played.
I'll tell you something else. With that slight breeze we thought may have been there very early in the game, that's gone because it's a beautiful day out here.
So Lehman now from the fullback position. He plays on. He's running his full distance, but the kick was poor, and it's going straight to the hand of Casey Meehan, who'll go back into their forward line. Not too sure whether that kick was any good. Lehman's able to get the fist in the ball, runs across the face, picked up by McKay. He goes back towards centre wing. Donahue's out there. Melseed. Both players go past the ball. Picked up Cations. Handball's back inside. Found Templeton. Went back to Cations. A little bit too much heat on the ball, and he went back and won it again. Went to McEwen. He fell over just about.
No.
Picked up. They have a chance here to kick towards goal. I think as soon as that left the boot, that was never going to be a goal either.
Never.
Going grub. That's out of bounds.
That's
Not on the full, but
right.
it's out of bounds.
Doesn't go on the scoreboard. That's 5-12 instead of 5-6.
From about 30 out too.
And
So,
they blew that. That was a certain goal. And that's been the story of the day. They kick a couple of them and they win this game, or they can win the game.
Brown just needed to steady his run then, I think, but thought there was a bit of pressure coming from behind. Ball thrown back in. This time Jones taps the ball back towards the boundary line. Karkiki leads in the race to the ball. Desperation from Filer. Picks it up. Handball's out to Best. Good hands there to Alford. And he goes outside 50, but the ball's going to go. I thought it was going to come back. It will. Wetton gets the ball. Goes to Lima. Over the top. Lumsden looks. Goes short. Real short. Mark was taken by Blair. Gee, I don't know where that travelled the right distance.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
I'll tell you what, there was only just the required distance.
14.5.
Yeah, that's it. Ball now. Blair goes quickly into the forward line. McEwen coming
there.
back, and he's taken
Oh,
a
that's
good mark
50-metre penalty. You cannot do that, umpire, and he's
the
got it
umpire
too.
has seen it.
Cam Addy, that was stupid football.
So McEwen now has the free kick and/or mark, but he's taken the mark. It was a good play.
He knew they were coming to that kid, and he stood there strong and proud. What a gutsy bit of footy.
So he gives the handball left now to Donahue, who runs through the middle of the ground, kicks into the half forward, and that's a nice kick. Mark is taken out there. Crowley has time to steady, go short to get into the forward line. The mark taken out there by Drew. He'll go back and shoot for goal.
Now, who's right? Is it Jason or Smithy? One's calling him Crawley, one's calling him Crowley.
Oh, who cares?
Let me have a look. Oh, it's Crawley, you idiot. Can you say his right name? His mum might, or dad might be listening to who's this bloke? Crikeys.
Which side of the river do you come from?
The one where I have to crawl home, so it's Crawley.
Yeah, I know where the dark side of the river is.
Crawley,
It comes out of Werribee.
Crawley.
Crowley. No, this time it's Quinlivan. So he goes long. Quinlivan looks at
No
goal.
matter who
and
it
he
is.
has taken the nice kick at goal. He's got his second goal of the afternoon. And they move now to 9-2. They're 9-2, 5-6 Geelong West. And we've gone 4 minutes. Third quarter, the Granny Cycling Sports, third quarter scoreboard.
I just reckon Clarkie's got to be pulling his hair out down there. They get the perfect shot at goal down here, and they don't even score. And Inverleigh get one shot at it, and they put it right through the middle, and that's the tail of the game. That is the tail of the game, and unless it changes, they're not going to win West, so they've got to do something about it. But I tell you, that 50-metre from against Cam Addy didn't help much. He's a lot better than that, Cam.
So back in the middle. Good start for the visitors in the third term. The first goal of the quarter. Jones and Jervies. Jones gets it down, Meehan. Handball over his head. towards the call of Donahue. McKay chopped it off, though. They both can't pick it up, though. Meehan followed up, did nicely. Casey with a left foot kick inside 50. Hybens runs out from full forward, creates a contest but loses it. Adam Lima's handball towards his brother. Tough.
What a good one.
Oh, it was set him up there. And
Ruck work, thrown in quickly. Jones delivers the ball to the front of the contest. Meehan picks it up, tries to force his way through. Did that very nicely. Got the handle away. Ends up in the hands of Best. Over the top he goes by hand. They try and run onto the ball once again. The handball comes out, but this time when he went as far as Frats, he got the handball back inside. Handball went astray again. Players, they try to take possession, and it's going to be a ball up at centre forward area for Inverleigh.
Tell you what the great thing about it is today, that we're watching Inverleigh and don't have to listen to Grubby's cousin right next door to us all day.
Yeah, he's way up the other end.
Amazing.
Way up the other end.
He's not too far away.
He's far enough away for him not to yell at us.
So again, ball at ground level. With numbers around the contest, it's not going out too easily. They continue to push the ball forward. This time they go into their forward line. Hybens is the target. He tried to trap it. He's unable to do so and is forced over the boundary line and through for a rush behind.
That's what?
Forced through for a rush behind.
Forced over the boundary line, through for a rush behind.
No, well,
what
that's
are
I thought it
you
was.
saying?
Well, it looked like it was me, but the umpire said it was behind.
Well,
so
he's wrong then, is he?
Well, I reckon so. Wrong side of the post. Ball short. O'Callaghan with the ball in the half-back line. Goes across the ground this time. Kick is okay. Mark will be taken out there. Options further afield. Priest goes longer. Dwyer is pushed forward on the half-forward line. Looks inside. Blair missed him. Over the top the ball will run. Gets out the back. Templeton runs onto the ball. Kicks across the ground. Mark is taken out there by O'Keefe. He kicks the ball out towards Drew. He takes the mark. So they've got the ball outside 50 again. Cations runs. He goes over the top short, looking for him in that direction. But the ball will go over the boundary line. This time we'll have a throw in to take place just short of centre wing. Brown doing the ruck work. Jerry's sitting himself back in the, and it's Jones doing the front position. Goes to McKay, read that nicely. Ball goes into the half-forward line again with an opportunity now to pick the ball up. It's Slater. Goes back and collects it, got the handball away. Carkeek, he missed the ball. Over the top of the ball, they both players jump on top. Needs to get the ball out. Umpire comes in, and we'll take possession of the ball just outside forward 50, half-forward flank. Graham Ruckman go at it once again. Brown is up, brings it down towards Best. Handball went astray, picked up there again by Brown. Umpire says incorrect disposal. Free kick goes to Inverleigh. And goes to Jones, to Best. Best by hand, he goes short in towards McEwen. Set him a bit of a task. Ball doesn't hit the target, so they've got the ball through Mel Sheed. He goes out wide. Cam Addy, nice little touch on the ball. Frees up Jervy's got the handball out wide. They're going backwards now. Back to Young on the left boot. Kicks into the forward line. Quinn Liven's back there in some space by himself. He picks it up. Gets away from the contest. Goes back to Platt. Platt kicks wide. Markle will taken out there. Alford just short of the half-back line. He's got options plenty. Across the ground. Goes to Jones. Handball's out the back to Filet. Filet now towards half-back line. Crowley comes up and takes the mark. Goes along the boundary. Short kick. Templeton. O'Keefe further afield. Goes towards Baxter. Centre wing. He's up. Marcus not taken. Ground level. Picked up Crowley again. Got the handball back to Logue. Logue outside to Cations. Cations went back to Baxter. Has time to steady. Looks up. Goes towards Hyman direction. But coming across is Lima. And this is Adam. He comes back clubroom side of the ground. Has Dwyer out there by himself in some space. Takes the mark. Goes quickly. Kick was poor. Platt. Good spoil from the ball. Sees it back over the boundary line. And on centre wing we're going to have another throw to take place. Ticking towards 15 minutes, third quarter. Inverleigh are 9-3. Geelong West are 6-6.
So throw in. Centre wing Jones up against Brown. Throw in. Jones just roving off him. Young there, can't take it though. Mick Groz held to him, said the umpire. Brown putting the tackle on with Mel Seed there. So just inside the centre square. Ball up. Jones gets it down. Platt gets a hand to it. Chopped off though. McKay comes back. He's had a good third term so far. Gets 180. Or do you throw it? The umpire said whatever. Throw. Holding the ball. Free kick, Donahue. Thought about it centre half forward short. He's going to hold it up and go longer. He does now towards the top of the square. Highburns uses the body and takes the mark. Jimmy Highburns will shoot for goal from 12 out directly in front. Hasn't kicked a goal yet this afternoon, the big fella. And the pack develops, and there'll be a ball up. Only about 10 metres out from goal for the Hawks. So danger again for the home side. Jervis gets the ball down, goes out wide. They do keep it in along the boundary line over the head of Lumsden, and it bounces over the line. So a little bit of breathing space for the home side now. Boundary throw-in is going to be at half forward for the Hawks. Jervis and Jones. Boundary umpire throws the ball back into play. Both get a fist to it, and Jones gets a second tap. Oh, Callaghan is held on to there at half back, so he'll take the free kick. He goes short. Mel Seed takes the mark, plays on quickly, gives it back to O'Callaghan. Long kick towards half forward. Turn around, Paddy, you might take the mark. Violet, he can't take it. McEwen's there as well. Donahue's handball chopped off. Now it goes quickly. The ball going to be out from the kick there that came from Finnegan. And it will be a boundary throw-in, 50 out from the Giants. Goal, attacking the southern end in this third term. And had a couple of quick ones. Jones going to be favoured in the ruck contest against Brown. Donahue runs through, doesn't take the footy, played for a free kick, didn't get one. Now it comes to O'Callaghan again, the outside of the right foot, and out of bounds again for a throw-in, right next to the behind post.
Well, Wilkes might have been adding a little bit of mayo at half time. 13 of their best 22. I can't quite see that, but
I think we picked 5 or 6, didn't we? But not 13.
13's a bit many.
So boundary throw-in, deep into the Giants' attack. Jones gets it down. Or Blair, free kick for a hold, said the umpire. Going to go to Brown. Donahue pleading the case.
No need to plead it. He's already made the decision.
So,
But I think that was after Brown actually appealed for it, and the ball had gone.
So Cam Brown has got a chance to put his first on the board this afternoon.
I don't mind Donahue pleading his decision, but Jonesy, you have to be a little bit quiet because the way they've been kicking it.
This could end up anywhere.
Well, that's better, isn't it? That's better.
Straight through for a goal. Cam Brown kicks his first. 6th for the Giants. They go to 6-6-42. They trail in Billy 9-2-56. DeGrande Cycle Sport third quarter scoreboard. 8 minutes played.
Again, they've worked hard for their goal. They got a free kick there. I didn't see the free kick, so I can't say whether it was or whether it wasn't. But what they've got to be very, very careful of now, they just can't let Inverleigh go down and reply straight away. They've got to get the next one. Work hard if you have to, but get the next one and just inch that little bit closer. See Lima and Jonesy at it again.
So back in the middle again they go, and this time McKay tried to get a kick out of the middle of the ground, but unfortunately didn't travel too far. Free kick has been awarded. Umpire, will he call advantage? No, he can't now because his player's stopped. He's going to come back.
That's a very hard rule to administer as well, I reckon.
Yeah,
some do, some don't.
Yeah, that definitely stopped though that time.
Yeah.
Oh, gee, that kick from Slater wasn't too good. It's gone backwards, slow, and he's put his team under a bit of pressure. He's got the handball back. He's got options outside. Lima was one, but went wider. Priest has the ball. He's got Lima down the line. Actually, it's Wetton down the line. Ball goes back into the middle. They left it for each other, and neither of them got it. Ball in the hands of Crowley. Ball goes further afield.
Idiot.
Picked up low. Now there's a free kick being given. And it's going to go to Billy Cations. So he gets the ball back now.
Been a little bit quiet, Billy.
From that position, probably just the point of the centre square. He goes now long into their forward line. Hybens is the target. He's up with one hand, can't take the mark. Ball gets out the back. They have some numbers, Club Room side, and they go in that direction. Mark taken out there Frats, I think it was. He goes round the boundary line towards his teammate. Good spoil from behind, and the ball now runs over the boundary line and will be thrown back into the field of play. Was all saying that was out of deliberate or something, was it?
I think they were going for out in the full, but he
yeah, came
actually
off his
tapped it
knee.
onto his
Yeah.
knee and went over. So
Okay.
good decision.
So the ball is thrown back in. Picked up Jones. He's tackled. Got the handball away. McKay runs onto it. Plays on now and goes towards their forward line. Finnegan going back. Takes or couldn't take the mark. Sits over the top of it. Ball goes to the boundary line and is now pushed over. The umpire will throw it in between centre wing and half forward. Jones and Brown doing the.
So Hybens comes in, northern end of the ground.
Oh,
Has missed it.
Jimmy.
Missed it, and well and truly missed it too, Jimmy. So they go to 9-4-58, the Hawks. They lead the Giants 6-6-42. DeGrande Cycling Sport, third quarter scoreboard, 16 played.
So Lehman with the ball from the fullback position, plays on now, goes out wide and long. Target out there is Knox. Good kick. Knox didn't take the mark. Goes back. Cleese got the handball away. They free up McKay on the centre wing. He looks down further afield. Goes towards the half-forward line. This time the ball is tanked in by Nankerville. Has support McEwen. McEwen handballs back into Collins. Collins to Nankerville. Taps it to Cations. Cations now steadies. Little short kick along the boundary. McEwen went back with the flight of the ball. Went towards Best. He's now in some space. He has Meehan along the boundary line. Handball goes over the top. Goes to Logue. Logue gets the handball and goes back towards his teammate, but missed him. And it's going to be run over the boundary line. And Grozdanovsky, he wasn't happy with that. Neither was Jones. So they come in. And it will be a ball by the umpire, I would think, at this stage. Free kicks going to Grozdanovsky after all that. And Mick Gros now with the ball.
Best is no good either.
No, he got one. I don't know whether he...
I reckon it might have been his knee.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I think so.
I reckon there might have been a couple of cunt lunches thrown in there too.
Caboose.
Mm-hmm.
Ball picked up. There's a free kick.
And
50 now.
Best still not able to get off the ground at the moment. They're waiting for him to crawl off the ground. He has now.
So it's a free kick to Lima and 50. Not too sure what the 50 was for, but he now plays on and goes long into their forward line. Addy coming up, and that's a good
That's
mark.
a good
Addy.
grab. He's really starting to play well. Addy, he's their big wide hope up there now. He doesn't look too good, Bestie.
Well, I don't reckon he was 100% fit before he started today.
Did he just get a whack in the guts or not?
I don't know. I thought he just felt. Well, maybe he did. He looks like he's walking all right.
Yeah,
now.
he's walking all right. He's not favouring a knee or an ankle or
No.
anything like that.
Took the
So
wind out
It's
of
his
his
ribs.
sails.
Yeah, you can see he's holding his ribs.
So Cam Addy now kicks it well, and that's a nice kick off the boot. Cam Addy, he gets his third goal of the afternoon, and now they're seventh. They move to 7-6. They trail Inverleigh on 9-4, and we're ticking towards 19 minutes, third quarter, to DeGrande Cycling Sports, third quarter scoreboard.
I'll tell you what, the goals are a bit few and far between, but it's still a pretty good game, and I think that's the way they need it to be, West. They need to just hang in there and kick one here and kick one there. I know we're all waiting for Inverleigh to kick a couple in a row, but the way West are playing, they're playing with a lot of spirit. They've got players out there playing with a lot of spirit, and it'd be good to see them keep going right till the end.
Back in the middle, Meehan can't take it with him. The Giants have got the numbers if they can pick it up. They handballed across the back end of the square. It's a throw, said the umpire. Jeez. Fair enough. They're going to come back to Mick Gros, I think.
Well, we'll go by them. They've done a pretty good job.
So Mick Gros in
Your
the centre
team.
square. Yeah, chairman of the umpires. Frats kicks it backwards nicely in the end off his toe. They get free at half back. O'Callaghan, Wetton, wide towards Brown. Had to sit and wait. Donahue defensively did nicely. Wonder if he likes Wagyu.
You want to hear a score from Barclay Oval?
Well, that'd be nice.
12-12 to 3-6.
Who?
Werribee.
Up. Well, is that why North Geelong haven't fixed the score?
Maybe. They didn't do it a couple of weeks ago either. Remember, against Bannockburn it was a little...
Don't know
No
how-
free kick paid here.
Don't know how they expect us to give them good coverage if they don't do the scores.
Yeah.
regardless of whether they win or lose. I just want Cryer to score. Haven't scored yet.
They'll only score if Thompson let them score. That's the gap between the two
Centre wing.
sides.
Giants have the ball. Oh, missed the target, Brown. Now Templeton. Oh, it's under 12 footy. Back and forth on the wing. Lima Michael. Right foot kick around the corner. Donahue at the back. Takes the mark. Inside
good
defensive 50. Called him out there, Jack Violet.
Yeah, and Filer did the right thing. Well done, son.
Donahue long kick to Rusty on centre wing. Oh, that's a free kick.
Every day of the week, and they've paid it.
So now Gerard back into the centre square. Goes into the middle. Meehan will wheel quickly. You'd suspect he does. Goes short towards Logue. Feigned the handball. Just wants people to run at him. He kicks it short. It's a good kick too. And I think, is it Drew? The football. It is. So still going to be a good kick from Geordie Drew there, I reckon. 50 out.
Yeah. If he tries for goal, he's having a bit of a sneak around here.
Directly in front.
He did, and it's through for a goal. Casey Meehan, his second, and now the 10th for Inverleigh. They're 10-6. They lead Geelong West 8-6. We have gone 26.5 for third quarter to Granny Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard.
Well, I think the fact that it practically went over her head was a dead giveaway for a start.
How can you see
She
when
was
you
on the
stand
side,
aside?
wasn't she?
Oh,
Yeah.
It's gone straight through the middle.
Here, mate, here's mine.
Hey, see the bloke
Use
sit-
mine. Use
see,
mine. No,
see
use
the
me
bloke
glasses.
sitting at the bar in the Yards Hotel up there. He saw it was
Have
a goal.
You got a hotline to the umpires.
Yeah, I just text Steve Keating, and thanks very much for that reply, Keats, and that's what he's told me.
Back to the middle.
Umpire to umpire.
Jones. Ooh, he got bashed too. Jervis is down as well, so they might have locked heads there, I think. Goes to centre half forward for the Hawks. Ball in dispute. Gerard comes across, handballs it quickly, shuffles it around to Drew. He's handball back towards Rusty. Might sit for him out. He tries to get around. He dropped the footy. The umpire said play on. Pretty tough down there. Close to the boundary line and out of bounds for a throw in. About 30 around from the Hawks goal. They lead by 12 points. Late stages of the third term. 27.5 played. Boundary throw in. Jervis with the left hand towards the front. Dwyer. Clearing kick towards centre wing. Oh, good mark. A very good mark. That might be Brown, I think. Back in the middle. Frats against Baxter. Had to straight line it. Needed some support too. Frats, does he get some? Platt can't pick it up. Holding the ball. Umpire said play on. Now Hort towards Blair over his head. Addy comes at it. Templeton's there as well. Addy picks it up. Needs some support. Handballed it straight back to Jones, who handballed it to Templeton. Oh, they squeeze the kick towards Donahue at half back. His handball. Templeton can't take it with him. Mucking around with it. They need to get free. O'Keefe. Handball comes through. McEwen's there. Now it falls. And kick around the corner might be okay. Inside 50. Blair comes out. Got Nankerville next to him. He taps it back towards Cations to came back to help out. His handball was all right towards Filet. Gave it back to Cations. Drew a player. Gave it away to Donahue from half back with the left foot. High kick. Going to turn it over. It's all Giants. Wetton takes the mark in the middle. I want to switch the play possibly if they can get free. He's looking that way. He can't do so. So he's going along the line. Out wide towards centre wing. Brown goes up. Takes the mark. Can wheel and go pretty quick. He hasn't got much to kick to, though. Jones is back there now, filled the hole. McEwen's there as well. They're pretty short. Carkeek wide. He goes, a long kick to Addy. Filet's going to chop that off, and that's a mark to Jack Filet.
That's just like the one before, so you can't play on, can you?
No.
No advantage.
So Filet now. He's got a couple behind him. He's got Platt short. Called to play on now. He chips the ball over the top.
That's
Oh,
out
that's
the
on
full.
the full.
That's out on the full.
So O'Keefe couldn't keep that in. So Carkeek has got it, plays on quickly. Top of the square, Blair's there, got 3 on him. Punch to the front, Hawks with the numbers again. Shuffle the handball out, and they get away now. Soldic through defensive 50, go to Baxter wide. Takes the mark at half back. Just chips the ball over the top. Oh, shows a lot to the West players. And easily done there in the end by Mitch Knox. Was able to punch it over the boundary line. So a throw in centre wing. Jervis and Jones. Throw in. Jervis, Meehan thumps it on, only as far as Frats gets the handball away to McKay. He chips the ball to centre half forward. McEwen in front. Front and centre Baxter was good. Can get it across half back. They might be away here. O'Keefe Spread nicely, can get it to Drew. He chips the ball over the top. That's good. Now he goes quickly with the right foot kick, but Adam Lima comes at the back and he gets some support. Dwyer comes across. Michael Lima there. So they've worked hard here. Oh, dangerous though. Went back into traffic with the kick. Drew picks it up. 40 metres out. Right foot kick. Open square, but it's all the Giants back there. They get a couple back.
It was really good forward pressure there by the little blokes down there for Inverleigh.
So Geelong West, last line of defence. Chip the ball along the line as the siren sounds for three-quarter time, and it is Inverleigh 10-6-66. They lead Geelong West 8-6-54. Goal kickers kicks it as long as he can towards the top of the square. Big pack there off hands. And still in play. The Giants can run away. They've got some outlets.
Oh, he's kicked it out in the full.
The boundary umpire wasn't the outlet, though.
He actually got a bit of a push in the back as he kicked it, but...
Drew now from the boundary line. 50 out of... Oh, my God.
Yeah, he's kicked it out in the full.
They're just playing kick-to-kick here. This is crap. Out of bounds on the full. Giants to take the free kick again. 21 and a half played third turn. 9-4-58. The Hawks, the Giants, 7-6-48. Your turn, Dale.
So Lima this time, Michael from the fullback.
Tell you what, we're not going East Geelong either next week.
Why?
They're getting caned.
Are they?
31 points down they are against Anarchy.
Wow.
That finishes them then, just about. So ball now round the boundary line. Hybens is there, but the mark is taken out the back. This time it's Wetton. Wetton now goes back inside. Little dangerous kick. It's going to come off, is it? The umpire's paid it.
I had that feeling last week, and I thought, I'm going to go for Anarchy and get one on Tommy King, and I didn't do it.
So the handball goes over the top, sets McKay a bit of a target. He's going to get the right bounce here, runs to 50, has time, but fell over. Collins over the top of him. Umpire stands. No cry.
Yeah, he's going to give it.
He had to. He didn't even try to get the ball out.
He's going to give it.
So Henry Collins is going to be the recipient of the free kick. Collins in the half-back line for Inverleigh.
Falling over is not a defence.
No. Ball goes wide. That's dangerous. Picked up Lumsden, the right boot back towards goal, and he has scored. So Lumsden gets his first goal of the afternoon, and now the 8th for the Geelong West Giants. They're 8-6. Inverleigh on 9-4. 23 gone. Third quarter, the Granny Cycle Sports. Third quarter scoreboard.
Well, I actually enjoyed the first half. It was quite entertaining game, and I'll tell you what, the third quarter has just been mistake after mistake after mistake, and now it's getting close. It might get down to whoever makes the least mistakes might win it. You know, unless one of the sides just stop making them, because there's just terrible, and not only mistakes by foot, but mistakes by hand as well. It's deteriorating a bit, and they've got to pick this game up a bit.
Back in the middle. Hyman's back in the ruck. Falls to Donahue. His handball back to Quinn Livin. Goes with a short.
See?
Missed the target by 30 metres there, which was O'Keefe. Out on centre wing. Hybens gives him a good shepherd. He takes a bounce. Wants to come back inboard. He gets the kick away. It's good too. And Meehan. He played on quickly there. He got and then a free kick for High. So, raft of bad decisions there.
Comedy capers.
It is. Now the Hawks go back to Quinn Livin at centre half forward. Still too far out to score. He chips the ball over the top. Oh, bang,
That's
Lima.
Great
That's
footy.
Fantastic. Now the ball comes back out. The Giants are under pressure across half back. And the ball Soldic gets it away. Well, they stand up. They do nice. Robbie Lowe kicks right foot close to the goal square. Off hands, Lima. And also Viney back there, and they see it through for a rush behind to the visitors. They go to 9-5-59. And they lead Geelong West 8-6-54. DeGrandy's Cycle Sport third quarter scoreboard 24 played.
Bring the ball in quickly. Marcus taken out there by Wetton. So Wetton just inside the boundary line.
No.
The umpire said it was out into the full. I knew it went close, but I thought he might have got it by the way he went back. He's pretty confident. Ball back in quickly to the hot spot. Picked up Meehan. A little bit of time and space on the left boot. Brings it back. But
behind the post.
Through for a minor score. 1-1 Casey Meehan. 9-6 now Inverleigh. 8-6 Geelong West. 24 gone.
Tell you what, the Belmont Lions are hanging in too. They're only 13 points down against Bannockburn.
They kick short Lima this time. O'Callaghan has the ball and he goes back towards centre wing, straight towards Templeton. Didn't take the mark. Ball gets out the back. Templeton sees it over the boundary line, so we'll have a throw to take place on centre wing. So Jervis and Hyman's doing the ruck at the moment. Hyman's front position, ball tapped down. Donahue tried to get it off the contest. Handball from Meehan to Donahue, gets him out of the contest. Goes the handball a bit wider. tell you what, this young fellow in O'Keefe, he moves pretty well. Goes back and collects it. Kick over the top. Goes out wide. Drew is there. Got the ball out of the contest. Handball back to Gerard on hands and knees. Got the handball back to O'Keefe. Under a little bit of pressure now. Sits over the top of it. Again, no prior opportunity there, says the umpire. In quickly, so a ball up to take place. Thrown up again by the umpire quickly, and neither ruckman get hand on it. Priest tries to get out of there. He cannot get rid of the ball. Meehan was the tackler. Umpire said no prior opportunity. So another ball up to take place.
Those things in the umpire's ears are microphones and stuff. They go to each other and a coach in the grandstand.
Oh. So picked up off the contest by Meehan, goes back towards goal, and
that's the way you do it.
Don't know how they umpire can see from there, but